Well, Norin, aminado naman itong si Michael Sodaria that they're not as tall as the NU team, but they are the number 2 team in terms of digging and receiving. So yon ang strength ng Adamson papasok dito sa ating laban ngayon.
You know, that's a good sign for Adamson because they have actually determined already the weakness. Obviously, you know, the weakness and the strengths, and if they can play to their strength and the weakness of the opponent, that they have a better chance today.
Number 8 ang NU in terms of digging, number 6 in receiving. So yon ang mga posibleng kahinaan ng koponan ni Coach Dante Alinsunurin. But he is focused, his team is ready, they want to make it back to the finals, and they will take on the Adamson Soaring Falcons, of course, led by longtime head coach Domingo Custodio. And when we come back, or rather, we'll have the starting lineups right now on ABS-CBN Sports and Action.
Gentlemen, a very pleasant Wednesday afternoon from the Philoil Flying V Arena here in San Juan as we bring you the second Final Four matchup in the men's volleyball tournament of your season 76 UAAP. The winner of this series will play the Ateneo Blue Eagles in the best of 3 finals. Now let's meet the starters. First, for the defending. First, we'd like to introduce our referees. First referee, Bob Malena, national referee. Our second referee, Jasper Jimenez, national referee. That is an exciting start. Now let's meet the defending champions and twice to beat National University Bulldogs. Number 1, Vince Mangulabnan. Number 18, Edwin Tolentino. Number 19, Captain Ben Inaudito. Number 16, Ruben Baisak. Number 14, JB Paglinawan. Number 4, Peter Torres. Their libero, number 15, Mark Dizon. And the head coach of the Bulldogs is Dante Alinsunurin. And now trying to extend this to a rubber match this Saturday here on the hosts, Adamson Soaring Falcons. Number 1, Nico Ramirez. Number 3, Christopher David. Number 2, Ryan Gonsunhi. Number 7, John Maliapre. Number 6, Brian Sarasa. Number 5, team captain Michael Sodaria. Their libero, number 8, Renz Melgar. And the head coach of the Soaring Falcons, Domingo Custodio.
Welcome to the second half of the Final Four here in the UAP Season 76 Men's Volleyball Tournament. Nico Ramirez starting off, of course, as the setter of Adamson. He's 100% healthy. Consunhi starting also. David is there. Michael Sodaria, Brian Sarasa, the graduating John Maliapre, and of course the libero, Renz Melgar. NU, the usual starters, except, of course, for Rayson Fuentes. Now, past couple of days, weeks, there has been a cause for concern in the camp of NU with regards to Rayson Fuentes. At first, we heard that he was sick. At nalaman natin before this match from Coach Dante Alinsunurin na nagkaroon daw siya ng tuberculosis meningitis. And he was hospitalized for 20 days. And because of that, he missed 3 matches for NU. Now, I asked him, kumakalaro pa ba itong si Rayson Fuentes because according to him, nakalabas na daw siya sa hospital this week. Pero hindi na daw siya maglalaro para sa NU this season.
Oh, that's sad news for the NU fans and the NU camp and the community. You know, Fuentes has been a vital part of the start of, of this squad altogether. So hopefully for NU, they have adjusted because you said 3 games already without his services. But he will be missed. And we hope, I mean, you and I, Anton, I'm sure everybody's hoping that he gets better and he recovers.
Yeah, Rayson Fuentes, siya yung hindi masyadong binabantayan ng opposing defenses kasi syempre maraming mga weapons itong NU, but he puts the numbers for this squad.
Oh yeah, I mean, he's always been the silent but consistent operator for NU.
Rayson Fuentes averaging 8.9 points per match. And he's their best blocker actually. Naka 32 block points siya this season. And he didn't even play the entire 14 games in the elimination round. Naka 11 games lang si Rayson pero naka 32 block points.
Wow, that's what they're gonna miss that.
Well, let's get more from the NU side. Here's Bea Fabregas.
Anton Norina, kausap ko si Coach Dante kanina at sinabi niya sa akin ang gusto niya makita galing sa kanyang kupunan ay kumpiyansa. Kumpiyansa hindi dahil twice to beat sila pero kumpiyansa dahil inaral nila ng mabuti ang laro at ang galaw ng kalaban. Now, Coach also said that they are ready for today's game and more or less well adjusted as you guys mentioned with a relatively new rotation without Rayson Fuentes in the lineup. Now, the NU Bulldogs were told to focus on all aspects of the game and to have a mindset that today is a do-or-die situation for them as well. Pero huli sa lahat, kung may isang bagay na ayaw nilang mangyari, ito ay gumana at makuha ni Sodaria ang kanyang momentum. Madadalaw daw ang buong Adamson kapag mangyari to, kaya sa simula pa lang gawa na daw ng paraan. Anton Noreen.
Maraming salamat, Bea, at tunay na magandang nilalaro ng Adamson tuwing nag-explode ang kanilang team captain na si Michael Sodaria. So yun ang game plan ng NU. Wag paganahin itong scoring nitong si Michael Sodaria.
Yeah, but that's going to be a tough thing to do, tough task. But that's a good sign that last slow-mo we saw, the good sign for Adamson even contributing to their cause.
They're trying to make it a balanced attack, hindi lang one-man show. And then of course, maybe late in the match, pag kailangan nila ng puntos, they can always go back to Michael Sodaria.
Yeah, but you know what's important also nga for Adamson in that report, obviously, is they want him to, you know, get hot immediately, like here in the first set.
Let's get more from the Adamson camp. Here's Kat Salaw.
The Adamson Soaring Falcons have been in Cloud9 ever since beating the LSU and sealing the Final Four deal. Dagdag nga ni team captain Michael Sodario, halong saya at hindi ka panipaniwala ang naramdaman nila sa dugout after that game last week. And this kind of excitement, as well as the support from the Adamson community and alumni, ito daw sabi ni Sodario ang talagang nagbibigay ng lakas ng loob para sa kanila. Sabi naman ni Coach Doming Custodio, hindi mawawala ang tensyon ngayon pero magaling ang tiwala niya sa Adamson at kontento naman siya sa ipinakita nila sa practice. Their focus in training has been directed to blocking but most especially to great and consistent reception. Si Coach Doming, paulit-ulit na sinabi sa akin kanina, receive, receive, receive. Ito talaga ang magpapapanalo sa atin. Eric and Noreen.
Thank you, Kats. Well, number 2 in terms of receiving, itong kupunan ni Coach Domingo Custodio. If you're wondering who's number 1, it's Ateneo. So, offense versus defense ang ating bakbakan ngayon, Noreen.
Yeah, that would be interesting. But yeah, you know, if they listen to their coach, they really have to get down and dirty and really defend in order. Kasi there's a shorter team nga, diba? We mentioned that their shorter team going against the #1 blocking team. So they really have to get their defense going in order for them to implement some plays.
Not just the #1 blocking team, the #1 spiking team, and the #2 serving team, itong NU. Pero nawalan sila ng isang weapon. Yun nga, si Rayson Fuentes. At ang naging kapalit ni Fuentes ay si Ruben Baisac. Na dating pinapasok lamang ni Coach Dante as a blocker for limited minutes last year. So ngayon, siya na ang magiging full-time starter. At least in the past 2 games, siya nag-start para kay Coach Dante.
Oh, but you can see here, no, good anticipation by Adamson, and things are looking good for Adamson. They're actually leading here in this game.
Alam mo, tama yung sinabi ni Kats kanina. Nasa Cloud9 talaga yung Adamson, especially in their match against the Sullen. Right now, it looks like they're still on Cloud9 as they lead NU 8-6. The arena is rocking here today as we are featuring a pair of exciting matchups. Men's Final Four action between NU and Adamson. At mamaya, ating mapapanood ang bakbakan sa pagitan ng Ateneo Lady Eagles at NU Lady Bulldogs. A service error there by Consuni.
Oh, one thing they really want to check, no, if you're playing against NU, it's talaga, we talked about it, the errors. The errors are the ones that really will make the difference in today's game.
Tama ka, Noreen. Adamson obviously knows how much it can hurt them when they commit a ton of errors, which is what they did in the first match. Naka 29 errors sila.
That's a lot.
Yeah.
29 errors. But you know, Anton, today, no, looking at the NU side of the court, parang they seem kind of out of it. As of now, parang they look a bit lax, a bit bored. Is that the term?
Pero Noreen, isn't that our observation almost every time we cover an NU game? Para silang diesel. I remember you described them na diesel, di ba?
Yeah. Yes, they are. But you know, but they have been challenged kasi this season, di ba? They lost 2 games. 1 pa straight set loss, di ba? So, you know, I think it's also a wake-up call for NU that you know, have to also be aggressive start pa lang.
But not in this game, though. Adamson racing off to a hot start. Wanted to get a check ball was Saraza, but to no avail.
Yeah, Saraza, I was talking about Saraza with you earlier. Saraza has to step up also for this Adamson squad because the last game we covered, medyo a lot of inconsistencies in his game, but hopefully today for Adamson, he will be, you know, a contributing factor.
Wow! Peter Torres going up for a gift, but Nico Ramirez reading him like a book.
That's very good anticipation for you. Look at that. Perfect.
It's like he knew what was going to happen before it did.
He dreamt of it already.
A great angle there from our camera. That time though, nakabawi si Peter Torres.
Oh, unforced error this time by Magapre. But that was a great dig by Adamson. Look at that. Wow.
Diyan talaga magaling ang Adamson. Yun daw magpapanalo sa kanila ayon kay Coach Custodio. Yeah, you mentioned Saraza. He's got to come alive today, Noreen. He's the 2nd leading scorer for Adamson, averaging 12.9 points per match. He's got to put up those type of numbers.
Yeah, and we know that, you know, NU is the #1 blocking team. Obviously, Sudaria will be a mark man today.
Adamson continuing to roll. Let's take a look at this play right here.
Good read. He just saw that hole in that NU defense, but Ramirez has been playing so well today, so far for Adamson.
This kid's a fighter, itong si Nico Ramirez. Remember we covered that game against UST. He sprained his ankle. He sat down for a bit. I think they sprayed something on it. He had it retaped. Tapos naglaro ulit.
Yeah. Yep, and you know, he was limping. Obviously, he's not 100%, but in terms of heart in that game, he's 110%.
And then we were wondering if he could do his jump sets. And he was still doing them.
By hopping, di ba?
Oh. Berlin Paglinawan getting a point there to put his team back on top. Berlin is another player that has been dealing with an injury. Meron daw siyang iniindang sakit sa kanyang likod.
Oh.
And it just recently healed